Yo, what up, guys? As you guys can tell by the title, we are going to be talking about OpTic Gaming roster changes. In the last few weeks, we have released Proofy and Clayster, and I just want to make sure that we talk about it so that you guys have a better understanding of why we made the decisions that we made. I know a lot of you guys were angry, disappointed, and upset with us, and then some of you guys were supporting and understanding, but hopefully this video will clear a lot of things up. So let's flash back all the way to January 2014 when we picked up Clayster, and then move 3 months later when we dropped Embos and gave him OpTic Nation, then picked up Proofy. We did very, very well, and then we did very, very poorly. There were a lot of inconsistent placings, but our shining moment definitely was X Games, where we ended up finishing first place, and then MLG Anaheim, where we placed second. But before and after that, we had some very inconsistent placings. We had fourth place finishes, fifth through sixth place finishes. We had an eighth place finish, and just overall, we were pretty inconsistent throughout the entire year. But we, like I said, we had our moments. And that is why I believe we won X Games and MLG Anaheim. But when it comes to Call of Duty esports, I think teaming for an entire year throughout the entire cycle of the game is very that's an accomplishment in itself, because a lot of teams aren't able to do that. I mean, before this year, before there were leagues and regulated seasons, roster changes happen every single day. If your team didn't place well at a tournament, or you guys weren't scrimming well online, you were having roster changes, and your spot on the team was never secure. And that's what a lot of players and myself went through for a very, very long time. And so I think an entire year is a really good amount of time to really see if the roster is going to work or if it's not going to work. And we felt like that since we got through the end of that cycle, that it was time for a change. Now, Proofy ended up on OpTic Nation. He's going to be teaming with Proofy, Karma. Well, it is Proofy, Karma, Embos, and TP. And then you have Clayster, who's teaming with MVS. And that's going to be Merc, Nameless, JCap, and then Clay. And they both ended up in very, very good homes. And a lot of you guys were really angry at us because you thought we were being disloyal to them. And I believe that everything that we did was very and extremely warranted. We gave the team an entire year. And for the most part, we were pretty inconsistent. But we stuck it out, and we were trying to find the recipes for success. And we did find it for a few events. But when you're on a team and you've had success in the past, you're always trying to chase that win. You're always trying to chase that feeling of getting that victory again. And unfortunately, we couldn't do that. So we thought it was best to try something else. And I think a lot of you guys didn't think we thought the situation through. And now that we can announce our roster, I hope that you guys can better understand why we did what we did. So the two players that we replaced them with is actually Crim6 and Formal. Personally, I would like to welcome to the team. They are premier and high caliber players that you never come across, and if you have a chance to team with them, you do. Crim6 is coming over from Evil Geniuses, where he has had an amazing run with that team, even formerly on Complexity. They have won so many championships in the last year and a half that it's absolutely astounding. He was a Call of Duty pro in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare 2. He moved on to Halo, and then he came back to Call of Duty, and he has just been absolutely dominating. And then Formal, who was formerly a Halo Pro, moved on to Call of Duty in this year, Call of Duty Ghosts, and he has gone up through the ranks and has won 2 major championships in just one short year of learning and understanding the game, which is absolutely ridiculous and unbelievable. I think people really underestimate how hard that actually is to do. And statistically speaking now, with Scumpy, Formal, and Crim6 on the team, we have 3 of the best Slayers from last year, 3 out of the top 4 of last year on one team. And then, I'm not going to be bragging about myself. I think that I'm just a player that is consistent and reliable at events. You can really count on me not to screw up. And that's something that I think these 3 players need on the team. And I'm going to complement their playstyles very well. I'm going to be playing that pure objective. I'm going to allow them to slay and just make good decisions. And hopefully, this team will go on to win multiple championships. A lot of people have been giving us compliments about the roster, and I just want to say that until we can win tournaments, I don't want to talk about it. People are throwing around the word God Squad, and I think that is ridiculous. We have to win first to really prove that this is a team that is going to be successful, and we are not new to hard work, and we're going to do as much as possible and grind as much as possible to try and win some championships for the Green Wall. I know team changes are always difficult to make, guys, but in this time of year, we thought that we needed to make them. Like I said, we were extremely loyal to our players throughout the entire year, and if we were going to make a roster change, I think we picked a very good time to do it, and we didn't screw over Proofy or Clayster. They both found very good homes, and then we bought out Crim6 contract, and we welcomed Formal. And overall, I think we transitioned very well. And so I hopefully that you guys can understand why we did what we did. And I just think having Crim6, Formal, and Scump all on the same team is just a recipe for success. And we're hoping that we can find that with this roster. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm hoping that cleared up quite a few questions that you guys had, or any anger or resentment that you had towards us. And if you still do, that's fine. I'm sure that you never like to see some of your favorite players go to other teams, but that's just how it's a business, and we're trying to win, and we're trying to do whatever we can to make that happen. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Thank you for supporting the team, and come check out the live stream today. We're going to be playing with the new squad, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and YouTube. We'll see you fudging later.